Hello, everyone, and welcome to Insomnia Gaming's um, Inter-Community Scrim Night. So we are jumping in at round two, going to see some pretty fun games tonight, hopefully. You can check out the bracket at Battlefy. We just have that pulled up. I'm Kittens, and joining me tonight is John, and we will hopefully keep you entertained during these matches.
Yeah, hello. And as we just said, the one round had just gone past. There are 5 rounds total. They are best of one. This is a Swiss bracket, so no teams will be eliminated. Every team will get to play. Hopefully, we'll get to catch a little bit of everyone. This is not by any means a professional game, and they are just playing for fun. Again, this is Insomnia Scrim Nights, and right now we are watching Team The Savages and Nerdcaster, I believe it is. And
Yes.
blue team, I believe, is Nerdcaster.
Blue team is Savages.
Whoops.
I'm gonna remember that because Savage Sean is on the Savages. They made that really easy for us.
Yeah, they did. Will we need to change their names in the lobby, or are we just gonna go with the names on the stream?
We have the names on the stream, but hopefully that works. We'll keep you updated on whether that works or not, because I don't think we have control of that.
And there are 12 teams total. We'll just run through those really quick. We have got Taco Time, the Twitch Kittens, Spicy Salsa Gaming, Yas Queen, Shockwave, Blue Esports, Nerdcaster, the Savages, Cool Team Name, Hyperplex, Insomnia Gaming, and the Abusement Park. Now, the Savages here aren't the Tier 2 team that you might know. I see you over there, Crook, mentioning that, but they are a completely different team, completely unrelated. They are not the T3 team that you might know. Right here we have again the Savages and Nerdcaster respectively, and with the Savages actually taking an L to the Twitch Kittens, along with Nerdcaster taking an L to Taco Time. So they are down one map, and we'll both be looking for one point on the board here. And it looks like they want to go to Kings Row.
We are looking for that redemption. I'm really excited about that. So yeah, moving to Kings Row, they get to pick their map, so they both decided on that, and we are just going to jump right in and see who they are deciding to go with their comp. Is there anything that you are looking forward to seeing? I love Widow on this map.
I wouldn't know what to expect from each team on this map. There's a variety of different things. They don't necessarily have to go with specific team comps or anything. But a little bit about their communities. The Savages actually, taking after their captain's name, Savage Sean, is a streamer. This is his community participating alongside him. And Nerdcaster, let me check right here, is unknown. We don't have any information on them. Ah, here they are. They are from nerdcaster.com. No information on that, but these are playing together tonight. Having a good time.
Awesome, awesome. And it does look like we are going to see a pretty tanky defense with those double shields. We have a Reinhardt pick. Shaggy's going to be laying Orisa. We have that Lucio and Moira combination, which works really well with tanks. A Junkrat, and then Savage Sean is on the Soldier. And then in the attack position, we're going to see a little bit of a mixed comp with the D.Va, Junkrat, Zen, Moira, Orisa, and Soldier. So not quite a super dive comp, but it should be pretty good.
And it looks like the team Nerdcaster will be trying to pressure that shield over there with the Savages, trying to get Orisa and the Reinhardt. It will be really hard to kind of pressure their way. It'll be standing around. Turns on that Orisa.
House.
They're staring each other down here, not really doing any damage. Moira healing up everything on the slot. Zenyatta keeping everyone topped off along with that soldier healing if they need it. Germs falling low, Shaggy dangerously low as well. The blue team's defense kind of being whittled here as Shaggy does fall over. Red team, Nerdcaster is pushing in a little bit. Blue team's defense looks to be broken into, and team the Savages start to make their push. Germs taking a few swings at Lord. Coalescence popped from the Moira. Germs going in deep, gets a pin, pops Flesh Eater over there, does fall over in like the Savages will assume dominance over this point here with Swanky Daddy's shield there. Zuri trying desperately to keep his team topped off, just to popping Lord Q over there, and beat drop from Cure. This point, earned the advantage going in, but seemed to fall apart once the rest of the Savages rolled in.
And we are seeing like crazy heals happening. This Moira Zuri on Moira is just insane right now. Keeping those tanks up and just kind of having those really good positioning points too.
A couple ultimates on the clock. Couple ultimates here. 3 minutes left on the clock. Pyre comes out from Flesh Eater, gets 3, massive, and it looks like Team Nerdcaster finally get the opening that they need. Slowly pushing in. Diva Bomb comes out. Germs stuck in a corner. Does have the shatter. Looks for pops 3. Will he get land? It's just Germs on the point. London Rally popping that Transcendence to keep his team safe, and it is Germs caught up in the corner here. 2 picks. They need to get on the point. Can Team Nerdcaster take it? Yes, they will. The Savages trying desperately to take the point back, but it is a little too late. They clean up just a second too late, and the cap goes over. Germs swinging desperately to try to save this point here. Unable to do it. Zuri caught by a trap, eliminated, and it is the Savages backing up here.
And Germs is like really trying to keep their team kind of behind them using that shield. It is awesome to kind of see that Rhine play. We do have a Diva flanking right now, which is really interesting. I love a Diva flank sometimes. And
considering that she can't crouch, lots of noise coming through.
Zen does see her and is putting a little bit of pressure on her, but she's getting away with it quite well.
They're looking to charge that Earth Shatter. Fire in the hole. Shodat pops the soldier. Bomb comes out on top of Swanky Daddy. Can he get away?
Oh!
Nope, he gets popped. The bomb goes through. And Coalescence from Westicle Rex. Not really able to save anybody. And the payload. Ooh, Germs with another Shatter. Really uncontested here. Whenever he wants to shatter, it does go through. The Orisa from Team Nerdcaster not really able to stop him.
And we are looking at this Diva. Shaggy is just playing such an aggro Diva right now. Really trying to keep them on their toes, kind of keep them spread out, looking backwards as well. Soldier ult.
Tactical Visor popped. Possibly a misclick, trying to get that Diva over there, but not really landing too much damage. Fire in the hole comes out from Flesh. Pops the mech, and it looks like Team Nerdcaster want to go in again. Kyrian popping a preemptive beat, but not really to any avail, as Nerdcaster just kind of stares him down. And Westicle gets 2 with his orb there. Coalescence flying through from Zuri, not really able to confirm. Bombs flying through, ults flying everywhere. And it does look like the Savages kind of get the edge here, even through all.
And we
Just
do
too soon,
have...
though, as it is.
Yeah, sorry, I was going to say we do have a couple of ults coming out here too, which is nice. Those defensive ults with Soldier, with Junk this tire. Catches Diva out of mech. And it looks like we're going to see a bit of regrouping here too. Diva still flanking, because Diva is a hilarious flanker right now.
Bit of resistance coming from the Flash Eater, actually popping Kieran in the middle of his team. Zuri desperately trying to take him down, but Jim's not really noticing. And he does seem to get away. happy with the kill he got. Sends a tire in, looks for revenge. Westicle rescue. Oh no, not Westicle, but Zuri not really able to confirm that kill and does get punished with the tire for it. Just Jodat looking for some picks here. The bongo pop from Swanky Daddy. His team, Nerdcaster, pushing the cart in, and the Savages kind of everywhere. Not really able to contest this point.
Yeah, they're really going to need to group up on this. They are kind of spread out. I don't know if that flanky diva is kind of putting a little bit more pressure on Ryan to keep his team together, but it looks like they were able to cap that. And Moira right now is just trying to keep her team alive. Has ult. We'll see what she can do with it.
Again, it is Team Nerdcaster kind of pushing their way through here. The Savages do have that shatter again. Germs very successful on his ultimates when he is able to land them when his team isn't dead. Flash Eater kind of taking the high ground here, contested by Shaggy. However, he does step into the trap and takes a bunch of damage for it. Just Jodat taking out Flash Eater. In the end, Germs kind of looking for that shatter play towards the flank. They don't seem to spot him. Tactical visor popped from Savage Sean. Germs looking for that shatter, still and many ults flying through as it does look like Shaggy gets the kill on Yukapaika. Savage Sean cleaning up Swanky Daddy and Lord Q starting along with the rest of his team here. A full wipe coming through. And a successful fold from the Savages.
Flesh Eater still trying to poke a little bit more damage, and that can get them in trouble, especially with that aggressive diva. But both teams seem to be putting that pressure on those tanks. Ryan having a little bit of difficulty keeping his shield up with those with that spam damage.
Tower comes out from Flesh Eater looking for someone. Just Jodat actually taking out Westicle Rex in the meantime. And Red Team kind of a disorganized push here as Shag perch on a Diva turret. Uncontested actually, as he takes almost next to no damage. Just Jodat dies somehow. 2 minutes left on the clock on this King's Row, and it looks a fine job of holding here, which is looking good.
Germs is about to have his ult, so we will see what they're able to do with that with a Rhine charge, but really they missed that last ult, unfortunately, because they were in a really good position to take them by surprise, but that Orisa just kind of deked out with their shields and they weren't able to capitalize on it.
Very early bongo really almost gets nothing. Germs with a massive Earth Shatter, but no one really to land those kills. With the Coalescence, bomb comes out, Germs safe, shields it, is being healed up by the Coalescence. Shaggy going for another flank, Tire comes out from Flesh Eater, looking to connect, can't quite find it, chasing after the supports, 1, 2, 3, and they're all dead. Lucio, Moira, and Soldier falling from Team Savages. And it looks like it is only just Jodat trying desperately to hold that point together, and the Savages on their last legs here as they try to defend this point. Shaggy going in for another flank, Kyrian trying to boop off the Orisa, and she does fall over! A really nice boop from Kyrian, Yukapaika, landing that kill onto Shaggy's mech. Shaggy, however, getting the return kill on London Riley, and Germs swinging once again, almost to another Earth Shatter. 85% on the clock. Coalescence from Westicle Rex does get Germs, however, just Jodat finishing off Flesh Eater with that concussion mine. Savage Sean just spamming out that damage from the back. Him and Kyron are the last ones there, firing the hole, looking for two, and they do successfully hold that point with London Riley coming in with the Transcendence. 50 seconds left on the clock. This is Nerdcaster's last legs here, and it 10 seconds left on the clock. They need to defend this point. Germs does have an Earth Shatter, is able to use it whenever he wants, does get trapped, doesn't look like he needs to use it, and it is Yukapaika really unable to get to the point here, and a successful defense coming through from, and it was on quick play settings. So that's awkward.
And we're gonna do this all again. But this way we get 2 play of the games, which is kind of exciting. Um, so really awesome plays. I think Germs on that Rhine was just really doing an incredible job at defending. Diva really bullying the team as well. So it'll be interesting to see what they come up with for the next round. We didn't see a huge amount of dive, so I love dive. We didn't see Widow, which I'm a little upset about because I love some Widow.
Yeah, and seeing that Widow is really fun here. A lot of, excuse me, a lot of opportunity to get those picks, which the tanks might have used, but the Junkrat kind of fulfilling the same purpose there in getting those picks. And it looks like we will just run with a double quick play. This is not match, so we'll let it slide as long as both teams have agreed on it. Did you catch the amount of space they got? Did you catch the exact meters to the...
Oh no. No. Oh.
All right, chat. Here's where you come in handy. Hit that clip button for us and check the distance.
Please and thank you. I was
But as you can
focused
see,
on
our
that
voices
Earth
apparently are
chatter.
a little low there,
Okay,
Kittens,
I
so
will
you
fix
might want to turn this up.
that.
Thank you for that, Gladiator. I guess we're rolling through with another quick play settings with the Savages rolling in for an attack this time.
Awesome, awesome. Oh, I think that might have like super spiked the volume, so I'm just gonna...
Hopefully, you'll have to update us on it because this is a first run. We didn't get a trial run or anything, so any feedback you can give us here, we can fix almost instantly. In between matches, at least. We won't fix them during the matches. Unless it's like blasting your ears out.
Just cry. Just cry in the chat if it is.
Yeah,
I am just
Brigida
gonna...
coming in for both teams here.
Yes! So excited about that!
Westicle, Rex, and Zuri on that Brigida here. And as we agreed earlier in the rules, Brigida is allowed. And we are seeing some interesting comps coming out here. Flash Eater on that Mei, Yukapaika on that Torbjorn, and the Brigida kind of looking like my solo queue games here. What do you think, Kittens?
I love Mei. I am in love with the like sassy Mei wall too. Really excited to see this, but I'm still a little disappointed that there's no Widow. Like King's Row is the Widow map. But that defensive Torb I think will definitely help them stall that first point with Orisa shield. It can be so overpowered. Just kidding, sorry. Totally jinxed that with Torb getting that pick. Or Torb
Well, Mei
getting
might be
picked.
strong. The power of Junkrat just a bit stronger. Managed to Ida on that flank, shielding, doing whatever she wants, really. Doing the same, having fun with it. Brigida's kind of swinging at each other, Germ staring her down. Zuri does get Swanky Daddy in the back, however. Why was he back there? London Riley taking a bit of spam here, and it looks like North Keel will get Germs, kind of splitting their team here. Half of them going through Hotel, half of them going to the point. Zuri kind of doing whatever he wants. In the middle of 4 people, actually manages to land that mech kill. Still not dead.
This is intense. So intense, and I do think that they need to reevaluate that Torb. But unfortunately, they're at 83% ult, and sometimes it can be a little too challenging to switch off, and you just you get pot stuck, I guess, in that regard.
Fire in the hole indeed, as Zuri just kind of doing whatever he wants. With that shield in front, Mace clunking people over the head. Nerdcasts are not able to do anything about it. Zuri currently in the back, dueling with the Brigida. Finally, Flesh Eater get a revenge kill on him. But Team Savages kind of struggling. Well, not Savages, but Team Nerdcast are kind of struggling against Zuri's prowess on this shielded maiden over here.
I have not played a huge amount of Brigida in quick play. Oh, this ult looks promising.
Durham's caught out, discorded, immediately executed. Shaggy discorded as well. Not too many kills coming through. Westicle and Zuri kind of trading blows here. Kyrian and Savage still have those ultimates if they need to use them. Tactical Visor might roll through soon. Westicle Rex backing off, the ult's wearing off.
Beans.
Swanky Daddy Yukapaika still with that. Ult's flying through everywhere. Tactical Visor, bomb gets to London Rally and Flash Eater falling over. Westicle Rex soon after to Curian and Swanky Daddy and Yukapaika desperately trying to hold that point with the turret behind the shield. I don't think that'll hold out. Zuri comes flying through and Yukapaika gets punished.
Diva being a little interesting, trying that
Better.
flank route as well.
Oh no!
Oh!
Lord QX kind of dropping the bomb, but not quite able to make it over the wall. Small misplay there as he charges into the point and will get his mech blown up for his troubles. And just for you guys in the chat, these are lower level, low master, even below diamond.
Yeah, and that's what's really nice about these inter-community scrims is that you do get to see different levels playing against each other, but also kind of see that progression as we go, see teams improve or change up their comps, just give them a lot of practice so they are able to kind of move forward. This is an ongoing thing, so hopefully we do see some changes, some comp adjustments, and some teams move up in the ranks as we go on.
And Team Nerd Caster trying to go for that construction approach. Tyre comes through, says, you can't build anything here. Blows up the Westicle Rex and Flash Eater. Another bomb comes through. Well, Yukapaika in trouble. Shaggy gets 3. Tyre goes through. Germs cleaning up the rest. And it does look like the Savages will take this round as that is definitely past what Team Nerdcaster got it past from before. Flash Eater desperately trying to hold the point. Maybe they can hold it, maybe they can't. Chatter comes through, gets London Rally. Tactical Visor also rolling through from Savage Sean, and it's convincingly taking it over Nerdcaster.
That was a very intense push at the end. We did see Savages go for that 3-point. Nerdcasters were able to capture 2 just short of the 3rd point, and we are going to see what comes next in the brackets. So I am just going to move us over to the brackets so we can see kind of what is going on with the next rounds. So it does look like we are seeing some matches still in progress, but so far we have Spicy Salsa Gaming winning their 2nd round, Taco Time with the win for that round. We do have Yas, Queen, and Shockwave still in match. Cool team name with that win. Hyperplex winning against Insomnia Gaming, and then Savages taking the match that you just watched. So for the overall bracket or overall game, we do have Spicy Salsa Gaming and Taco Time being tied in that. So that is awesome, and thank you to whoever just followed this channel. We absolutely love it.
Right, and we will go to break here as Kittens can what's the word? Transition over. We will take a small break as we wait for the rounds to go over, and we'll fix some of these issues you have brought
with the
up.
Sound. Sorry.
Yeah, with the sound a little bit more. Thanks for tuning in, guys. See you in a bit.
And we are back, hopefully with better volume and less treble, apparently. But we are moving on to the third round of the series. We do have the updated standings. So, yes, Queen is tied with Spicy Salsa Gaming. Um, as well as Taco Time. We have a three-way tie at the top of the brackets. We then are seeing a bit of a mix, ties and losses between Twitch Kittens Ambush, Abusement Park Attendants, Hyperplex, Shockwave, Cool Team Name, and the Savages. And then we are seeing the Nerdcaster, Insomnia Gaming, and Blue Esports at the bottom. We are going to be jumping into Insomnia Gaming and Blue Esports for this match. They are just setting up. It looks like we are going to Nepal, but I do not want to say that 100%. We will see what happens, hopefully. I
And
like
it is free
Nepal.
choice. It is free choice here. They get to pick whatever they want. It's pretty casual. There's no real format to it. So if they decide they want to play Nepal, they'll play Nepal. If they don't want to play Nepal, they might play anything else. And again, we are watching Blue Esports versus the hosts, Insomnia Gaming. Insomnia Gaming being a community themselves. They're casually playing with members right now of their community themselves. Just drafted 6 people right off the block. And Blue Esports, I don't believe I have any information on them. Yep, no idea who they were. So they're just a random community.
Blue Esports is another one of our mystery teams, which is kind of exciting. In terms of the other lineup, we're going to see top 2 teams with Spicy Saucy Gaming. Why do I want to keep saying Spicy Saucy
Spicy
Gaming?
saucy.
They're just too spicy for me. Let me go. Spicy Salsa Gaming and Yas Queen, Taco Time, and Twitch Kittens Ambush. Shockwave, Hyperplex, Savages versus the Abusement Park Attendants. Cool Team Name versus Nerdcaster, and then we are moving in to Nepal for this beautiful matchup.
Blue Esports versus Insomnia. Now we are, again, as we said, starting on Nepal. They did decide to go to Nepal here. And just to reintroduce ourselves, I am John. You can follow me at John_OW, and I believe there is another underscore above it, or behind it. She is Kittens. You can follow her at Kittens_Police PLS. We are your casters tonight, your best friends, people talking in your heads. You know, the works.
We'll pretend that we make sense. That's what I'm going with. Just give me the benefit of the doubt. In terms of this lineup, we are going to get some Widow finally. On our Insomnia team, we do have Roadhog, Diva, Lucio, Junkrat, and some Baguette action. And then the red team is going to be having Diva, Reaper, Mercy, Junkrat,
And it looks
Moira,
like
and
you
Soldier.
will need to still switch the scene off of the brackets here so
Oh,
you can actually see
no!
the match.
JK, I am so prepared, guys. I am so prepared. I was just really making you sweat for a little bit. So what is really neat is that Insomnia Gaming is the one that started this whole process of having in community scrims. They wanted to give an opportunity for community members to come together in a very inclusive environment. I am super biased because one of the founders is from Quebec and I'm Canadian, so I have to love them automatically because Quebec is where you get beautiful poutine.
Some kills going through low Jeppy, popping Mad Beast on that Reaper, Nekolali, returning the kill on Dithan, and it is Team Blue Esports taking a dominating hold over the point. Now, we did request for Team Blue Esports to be on the blue team so it wouldn't mess with us too much. They were originally on that red team there. Nekolali almost getting bopped over, Mad Beast coming in, getting some damage on Tyler Renee, and it looks like Bella Darling with that Coalescence popping out early, coming from drop, and solo ulting here. Naps coming through, trying to get that Lucio kill. Coalescence still being popped in drop. Dithin trying to get some pipes in, Banana Man actually killing Naps, and a big bomb comes through. Gets TK and Neko. Banana Man returning the kill on Amo, and a Spady retaliating with his own Coalescence. Mercy getting the res off, and it is Insomnia that are repelled once again. Whoa! Oh no! Spady actually falling off the map with the Coalescence, not realizing her step was falling over. Tyler Renee bombing, trying to keep Mad at the point.
I think everyone in their life has done that, where you have been paying more attention to trying to get those heals up and kills up, that you just kind of walk off the edge.
Banana Man taking a lap here. Madbee's trying to get that Death Blossom over, but Team Blue Esports saying no, not allowed. Amoxie, excuse me, trying to rush onto the point there, not really able to get much success here. And this Team Blue Esports just kind of chilling. TK drops the beat for fun, not really any purpose behind it, but guess he wanted the party.
We do have a Riptire coming out. Just kidding. I'm gonna stop calling alts apparently, because I'm just not letting anyone have fun with those alts, because I'm jinxing them a little bit too much.
And speaking of fun, looks like Insomnia Gaming aren't having any, as Blue Team are having none of it. Rez does come out from killed by Spade. Dithin back on the point here, but it's a 1v6. He's being looked at. He can't live. Total Mayhem does kill TK, and it is a dominating hold by Team Blue Esports once they clean up the rest of the kills here.
That Reaper boop almost happened, and I was so excited, but we are seeing that shutout on the first point. This map can be really devastating with those Roadhogs. Unfortunately, we didn't see too many Roadhog hooks off the map, which I guess is pretty good that they did not let that happen. But we are moving now to Village? Is that what this one's called? I always forget. There's Sanctum.
This
Something.
one is Village. Sanctum is the one that's the inner one, and Shrine is the one with the big stairs going up with the elephants and the animals.
It doesn't look like we are going to have too many changes. We are still seeing that Moira healing from both teams, and it has been working so well for them. The Blue Esports really dominating with their heals, keeping their tanks on point, and we might see that again with this matchup.
Now both teams going up here for the high ground. It looks like Team Insomnia kind of get out there first with their Lucio assisting them a bit. Nekolali, however, getting the pull onto Naps. Naps in the middle of nowhere, gets his mech pop. Not much to help him here. TK falling a little bit low, but his Moira keeping him topped off. Lojapi actually falling over. Mad Beast going crazy there. Shots to the head over and over. And it looks like Insomnia are actually winning this trade, but Blue Esports are on the point. They actually cap it with 2 people, even though Team Insomnia had won that fight. Now the mech from Taylor being exploded here. However, Blue do get a hefty about 13% on the clock.
And it does look like we are going to see some regrouping from Blue Esports, as they kind of were a little staggered on that. Diva rushed the point with their healers and really bullied Moira, who was trying to be everything and cap the point by herself. I feel like if there's one support...
Spady going in, Coalescence pop. Mad Beast falling over. Naps does get KK as a revenge kill. Dithin still has his tire if he needs to use it. Mad Beast no longer able to use his tire, and as he is coming out of spawn, Tyler Renee using that bomb, not quite able to connect with anyone. Killed by Spade. Rezzing Mad Beast, tire comes through, doesn't quite connect. Naps falling out of his mech once again, but doesn't have the bomb to save it. And it is Lojapi coming through. Nekolali whole hogging. Dithin says no bombs allowed. Mad Beast popping that mech once again. Mad Beast not getting anyone with a dead eye. Nekolali. And this is a scrap as both teams dropping back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Banana Man putting an end to it, saying nope. Tire comes through, pops 2, and it is Blue Esports once again grabbing hold of the point.
Moira has been super aggro on this, really trying to capitalize on the fact that she's a little wiggly, and can usually get away with being a pretty good DPS as well. Just bullying them as they trickle in. There will need to be... Whoa! She is going in so deep, and unfortunately that does cost her on that. So we will see what is going on near the point.
That's Team Insomnia kind of struggling here. Not many ults to their name, while Loja P, TK have that beat Blossom combo if they wish to use it. Will get the full Blossom out, but doesn't look like they need to use it, as it is Team Blue kind of holding steadfast. Even though the bomb from Naps comes through, and Titan does get that kill on Banana Man, Team Blue Esports does still have the tactical advantage with 4 against 1. 64% on the clock and ticking. Blue looking to close out this match early with nearly 2 shutouts.
Yeah, we are seeing a strong regroup from Insomnia Gaming, but they are a little split right now as we see Moira kind of holding the bottom point and the rest of the team going up on the high ground.
Coalescence pop from Bella darling. Neko Lolly popping whole hog early, not quite able to connect with anything. I don't believe Neko landed a single bullet in that trade. Bella darting actually getting TK there. Mad Beast connecting with the Deadeye on one. Momoxi trying to land that Tact Visor, not really quite able to do much damage, and they don't quite get to the point. I was about to say C9. It was a C9. What an anticlimactic way to end that.
It's nice that I don't have the chat up to see the C9.
And there is Banana Man on that Junkrat, minding the play of the game here.
Yeah, that's where I thought the Reaper was going to be going off the edge, but just kind of hung on just to be killed a little bit later. So that does it for that round. These games are super short, which is making them a little bit more exciting. We do have a huge lineup, so they are able to get through that lineup by having single maps. I'm just going to move right back to the bracket so we can see what is going on with the other teams. It does look like we still have some plays going on. Twitch Kitten Ambush has won their round, and then like we saw Blue Esports winning their map as well. Feel like we should probably take a break while this gets organized.
Yeah, and we will go to break here. Coming back for round 4 out of 5. We'll take a look. We'll update you on the team names. Remember to drop us a follow at our relative Twitters and Twitches. Twitter's in the link in the chat.
As Insomnia Gaming.
Yeah, and follow Insomnia Gaming Network as well on the channel here to keep up with more Scrim nights. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, we will see you soon. And we are back again. We are now in round 4 of this matchup. We are moving to Eichenwald for this match between Spicy Salsa, which I'm really gonna have to get better at saying, and Taco Time. They kind of go really well together, actually. I don't know which one is going to be better. That's spicy salsa with your tacos.
And we'll need to switch over the scene as well. And we are heading into Eichenwald. We
Why
are
do we
having
keep doing
we are having a Mexican food night here at Germany. Spicy salsa, taco time. One's edible by itself, one not so much.
I mean, you could get a spoon and eat some salsa if it was really good. Like fresh vegetable, like from the garden salsa is delicious, but tacos tend to take.
Spicy salsas, spicy. Whew,
right? It's so
Ooh.
hard.
Spicy salsa might have a little bit more kick behind them. We'll never know. You know,
And-
most tacos tend to have more of a mellow flavor as compared to spicy salsa. We're just judging it by flavors here.
We are.
Which team's more edible?
Is there guacamole on that taco? That is the question. Ooh, we are seeing some push-ups though from Soldier, so that is a good sign usually.
Working out those arms, old man arms, ready to shoot that gun. The recoil is going to take his shoulders out. Back thrown out. Nothing he can do anymore. Soldier out of the fight. 5v6. Yikes.
Throwing. So Taco Time is an Insomnia game team that was actually formed through one of these scrims. They decided that they liked each other, so they hung out a little bit. Apparently one of them is really good at Lucio Ball, and the rest of them don't really care about that, so feelings might be hurt when we're judging Lucio
Spicy
Ball.
salsa. Spicy salsa on the defense here. Team Taco Time. Looking to push in with Taco themselves. So sweaty. Getting pulled in. Bit of damage coming through. Brocco clock. Clocks him across the face. So sweaty. Sweating in his seat. Unable. Is rezzed immediately. And it looks like Spicy Salsa is being pushed back a bit. And then getting that kill on Shock. Kevro falling afterwards. And then going huge. And the taco shell crumbles as Taco himself is pushed back a bit. Fugio. Going big.
I can't with like how good these team names are working. Like food me right now is happening. I feel like we should have some emotes in chat about whether you are team taco or team maybe tomato. Is there a tomato emote?
Tomato, you know. Taco. Team Taco's Scoop actually falling over. A bit delayed here. Team Taco actually going in without him. Scoop kind of coming in. Brock O'Clock getting hooked in, but not really. Pop. Coalescence comes through. Brock O'Clock falls over. Hukio getting that kill onto Shock. Return Coalescence comes through. Scoop getting that tire. Not quite able to kill Hukio. Immediately healed up. And it is another successful defense.
Taco
It doesn't look like he wants to talk about it as he's out of here.
We need some nachos.
Nacho business as Hukio breaks the hook.
Nacho
Oh,
melt.
man. All of these were supplied by Taco himself. I'm giving him credit where it's due.
He gave us the script.
Now, Spicy Salsa. Holding fast. Team Taco are going to have to make an impact here.
And we do have that ult from Farah that could be used quite well with Mercy just backing her up. Oh, those
Shock
ults
using
coming out.
his ultimate. Valkyrie assisting him a bit. Getting two. So sweaty. Killing his counterpart. Taco
Oh.
landing that kill. And it is a full cleanup. Taco time, indeed, as their entire team dominates this point.
You know it's a really good matchup too when like your palms get a little sweaty. I'm like, oh god, too many ults, what's happening?
I'd say they're so sweaty as Nin's tire rolls in, looking for the man himself, doesn't quite find him, but does pop Scoop instead.
One junk will win and one will fall. I love seeing
Not really going to... Go ahead.
I was gonna say I love when heroes get matched up against each other and you can kind of have that junk versus
Taco actually
junk.
pulled from the sky. Scoop looking to get a scoop of that spicy salsa there, only gets back. Totori looking for that res there.
All the
Pressured
dad
a bit.
jokes.
Not quite able to be shot down. So sweaty, kind of sweating in his seat here. He chills on the payload. Then getting pulled down. In trouble, not quite able to be destroyed. And Hugio coming in with that whole hog, not quite able to kill anybody. A Scoop deflects it. And Bella and Cavro keeping their team topped off here as Spicy Salsa. A bit too spicy for their taste as they back off.
And we are going to see them take a lot of space here. They're doing a really good job of keeping the defense kind of pushed back so they can push that payload. And that bridge can be really hard to get through sometimes depending on the defensive strategy. But they were able to have their super aggro DPS give them that space that they needed to get in there. Ooh!
And really uncontested as the payload just comes through. Spicy Salsa not really able to contest that point, even though they are on that quad tank. They're in a bit of trouble here as So Sweaty leading his team here. Bronco Clock looking for that shatter, doesn't have it on him, only 23%. Tower coming up soon for Nin. Coalesce is popped by Dan and Gork, and it looks like it isn't doing too much damage as Shock just kind of retaliates with this whole hog. In the back line there, Bronco Clock in trouble. Blade comes out from Scoop, grabs Kawan. Kotori goes down. Bronco Clock swinging desperately at Scoop. He does get out, and it is advantage for Taco Time as it is all Taco Time. Visor comes out. Mork is popped. And Dan and Gork and back are soon to fall afterwards. Nin falling down in his base as well. Scoop just kind of staring him down, deflecting, not really letting any shots go through.
And they have the hardest part, I think, of this map is when you get to the end and you just trickle out. Unless you stay in spawn.
Rolling through. Shock. Looking for more. Nin. Gets to the most important targets. Now all Spicy Salsa have to do is get them off the point. And they can hold this successfully. Hopefully they don't get off the point. Shock not really able to push that point in. 0.78 meters on the clock here as Spicy Salsa successfully defend their homelands from the invading tacos.
Jumping on that payload to kind of make it a little bit, or to bring it back a little bit, Moira is on that job. And they are regrouping pretty quickly, doing a really good job of not trickling, not being like messy, sloppy tacos.
Taco Time, a lot of ults on their clock, but Hugio coming up on that Graviton could be huge if he charges up in time, 91%. Scoop does get that Deadeye, however, it is deflected into his face, or not Scoop, but Vac actually getting the Deadeye into his face, as well as getting Scoop somehow. Rocco Clock, clocks Taco across the head, old man falls over, concussion. Rocco Clock still in the midst of things, now in the midst of the entire team as he gets smashed in the face. Not able to use anything here. Hugio coming up on that Graviton. Looks like he wants to use it. Doesn't quite pop it. In the middle trying to get that tire. Scoop gets two. Back in Kotori falling over. Dan and Gork soon after the Graviton. A bit too late. Nin only getting the Bongo, and it is Taco Time all over here on this point. Rocco Clock blah, 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 coming into the point. And it is a cap with 1 minute and 35 seconds left on the clock for Taco Time.
And they did such a good job of maintaining that front line, really protecting their healers, which I think really allowed them to have that consistency, stay together as a team. And we will see what our Salsa answers with. Ooh, I love when Genji gets insta-locked. That's my favorite thing.
These teams should be working together, not against each other. Spicy Salsa goes fantastically on tacos. It's a travesty.
The worst. We need a cheese team. If they do a cheese strat, that would like be the pinnacle of this competition.
The tacos with the cheese, with the spicy sauce. The spicy salsa gets removed, and it is only the tacos left with that cheese. Sounds like a great meal. I'm getting hungry.
Right? I did have a burrito earlier, and some of it is in the fridge. I might need to like dip out. We don't need to like cover this match anymore. We're all winners here when it comes to food. Get our tacos, salsa on. We are going to see a dive comp coming out with a Lucio, Diva, Genji, Winston, Tracer, and Mercy. And in terms of the defense, we are going to see Mercy pair up Junkrat, Roadhog, Soldier, Reinhardt, and we are seeing that Ana. So it is interesting that they are swapping out roles. We had So Sweaty on the Orisa during their push, but has gone to a support role as we see them on So Sweaty. The setup
Now,
here, hanging back a little bit. Junkrat spamming like Junkrat does.
doing Junkrat things here. Now it is Team Spicy Salsa on that offense here, running with a traditional dive, something we actually haven't seen tonight.
Yeah, there have been a lot of really tanky teams, a lot of kind of mixed roles. Ooh, lots of damage here.
Getting in there on Kevio, does get Rocco Clock, but not really to be able to confirm the kill here. Scoop
Oh,
getting Hugio, but Hugio actually killing Cavro. Now, Taco Time in a bit of trouble here as their front line's ruined. Rocco Clock gets Taco, but he is in the middle of the fray, in the middle of 3 people. Nin cleaning up that kill there. Bella does get the res onto Hugio, or not Hugio, but does get the res on Cavro. Cavro swinging once again, does get that shatter, gets one. Mercy still a bit safe, not anymore, and it is Rocco Clock back at Hugio on Shock here. Shock not dead, but is out of the fight. Shock trying to push back on the point. Bronco Clock throwing that bomb out, not letting anyone else get on the point, and it is too high. Doesn't quite get anyone. Vac finishes off Shock. Finally, Scoop does get Vac in return though, and the clock is ticking. They need to contest now if they are at all, and they will not.
So probably a really good position for them to group up, take that high ground. They have that Junkrat with the tire coming out, being able to get that spam damage, and here it comes.
It's 4 a.m. Scoop has a rip tire. Looking through, looking for someone. Doesn't quite get anyone. Masterfully blocked by Hugio there. Maybe a little bit short on Scoop's part there, but does his job. Successfully zones out the enemy team, but they do still push the payload.
Making them struggle, making them sweat a little bit. We are seeing that Rocco Clock, the Diva, trying to push that sideline, making sure that no one's going to jump down and take them from... Oh, I hate saying take them from behind. It just is always awful. Like, oh, I was committed. Couldn't
Shock
get out of
getting that
one.
pullover. B comes over from Kotori trying to save his team, but Shock's in the middle of their whole hogging. Nin deflects it into his head. However, doesn't let that kill. Hugio popping Primal, knocking Cavro back. Ryuji no Kaioken. Nin going in. Doesn't quite seem to connect. Mercy Valkyrieing to get away. Bella, a little bit of health, just needs a little bit more. Nin can't quite confirm, and it is Taco finishing off the rest of that spicy offense here.
Oh no, we lost our Mercy. Ooh, I'm gonna stop swapping to people because I have just picked everyone who has died. Has not been good.
Scoop actually looking for people inside the spawn. You can't go in there, and he does not quite get the scoop he wants.
We do see some ults coming up. That mortar ult can be used in a very defensive position. Using those heals can really keep that team up. She's able to out-heal a lot of the damage that might come out. We don't really have some offensive ults here. So, might start
Back on that Widowmaker.
trying to farm
Might
those.
be able to do something here. Back, actually getting Taco in the back there, crucial, but Bella does get the res off. Bella, very accurate with these reses, always able to get them off. And it looks like Team Spicy Salsa is repelled once again here. Gavin Gork getting the shock, landing 2 with his whole hog. Again, another sloppy fight coming through. The dive from Team Taco, really pulling through here.
They're doing a really good job, I hope, of communicating, or else I'm going to sound really dumb. But they do tend to really be working well as a unit, jumping on the same people, really making sure... Ooh, I was really excited for that Widow smooth as silk type of aim that was happening. I love Attack Widow. Very excited to see Attack Widow. they going to be able to work anything with that ult? Having those sites can be super dangerous for the supports.
Hugio got some people in the corner. Nin trying to follow up. Shock does clean him up though. Nin trying to land and connect with that kill. So sweaty. On the floor. Taco right next to him. Scoop retaliating with a blade of his own. Gets back. And it is another successful hold from Team Taco. 2 minutes left on the clock here. Scoop really going in big on that Genji.
Yeah, they are going to have to really regroup. They don't have enough time to get picked off right now. Should really hold back and spawn, get those communication going, get that dive going. They seem to be having a bit of an... Oh, this Genji man! So annoying right now.
Vac not really having a good time. Grappled up, landed on the wrong side of the wall, and he got punished for it. Scoop said, alright, give me that. Scooped up a little bit of that, and Vac was out of here. Vac, however, switching to that McCree, trying to live up to his name. Hit scan is really easy to Vac with, but this isn't Steam. Let's see if he can back up his claims.
I can't. Dad jokes are too strong right now.
Scoop dashing out of there. Taco does have that tech. Oh, Shock coming up the flank does get the mercy. Again, this push looks to end before it even begins.
We do have that hammer down, but oh, how is Scoop getting these ults so quickly? They are just super intense right now.
Now 40 seconds left on the clock. That means about 1 or 2 more pushes coming in from Team Spicy Sauce. Ooh, the charge coming in. Hugio gets Shock. Shock caught out of nowhere. Katori with the beat. Hammer down. Gets sweaty. Taco on the floor. Bella trying to Valkyrie to save this point, but not really able to land anywhere. Kind of flying away at this point. Just trying to live. Kato in the middle of the fight. And it is finally a breakthrough. Spicy Salsa kicking in. The capsaicin finally settled. And Team Taco are sweating.
They're making that, like, you know when you have like too much salsa on a taco and it just kind of ruins it? That could be what's happening here. They're just overloading this team. Not really.
Speaking of overloading, Nin overloaded with bullets as Taco rolls in with the tactical visor. Back soon to come next. Shock trying to land it. Brocco clock knocked over. Oh no, Hugio trying to go for the charge, but it is overtime. They need to get back to the cart. Kotori landing it. Hugio soon to fall afterwards, and Kavro smacking him across the face. And it is Team Taco taking away this match.
Oh, that Roadhog play needs to be the play of the game, or else I'm going to quit life. Just like destroyed Zarya. Okay, I'm fine with this. I'm totally fine with Genji.
Scoop actually going in huge. As we talked about, he is the big man of this team. Coming in with his katana. Says, nope, nope. Katana is stronger than the hammer. Hammer as Reinhardt falls to his blade, along with everyone else on Team Spicy Salsa.
Really good damage too. Damage blocked by Orisa on that. She was able to kind of protect her team through most of those pushes, but just super aggressive. Not able to deal with those flankers coming from behind. Oh, why? Why do I do this to myself?
I agree, Scoop is pretty okay. Sort of mediocre, you know. We talked about him being okay. He was there. He did his job, you know. A bit overrated in my opinion. Now the real carry, however, was Taco. Far superior to that Scoop fellow. Now this is a totally unbiased stream, by the way.
Shut up, salsa loser. We are getting super aggro in the Twitch chat right now. This is for fun, guys. Just love each other. Everyone likes
Salsa, and, like we said earlier, salsa and taco should go together, not against each other.
Yeah.
Smash some salsa into a taco, the taco shell shatters.
Scoop,
Vice
there it is
versa,
as
although
well.
you could probably scoop out the salsa with a taco? I'm not sure where I'm going with
They
this.
have like Tostito scoops, so that's a thing. And they are generally like the best like scoopy chip out there because you can really load them up, but I don't know.
But yeah, that was Taco Time versus Spicy Salsa Gaming, and we are going into round 5 soon enough. We are going to wait for the brackets to load and give us a rest. We'll catch you guys in a bit here as we go to break for just one more time. Make sure to follow us on our social medias. I will be linking them in the chat again. You can probably find them all on our Twitter pages, and thanks for tuning in once again, guys.
See you in a bit. we are back for the fifth and final round of this tournament. Right now we have Taco Time leading the ranks in first, followed by Spicy Salsa Gaming. And then, do we know who is in third? It starts with a yes, yes,
Yas
yes,
Queen.
Queen. Um, is in that third place. So we are going to be watching Tapa, or the amusement park attendants, versus Yes Queen.
But yeah, these have been some pretty great games going on. Lots of
They
teams showing up more than others, but everyone seems to be having fun, just chilling out, gaming, having a great time.
Saturday night. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, that's an old song. Dating
Oof.
myself.
Bit too old for me. I'm a youngster.
No, cry.
Yeah, welcome to the final round of tonight's Scrim Night. Again, casted by Kittens, please, and yours truly, John_OW.
So
We are being hosted by Insomnia Gaming. They allowed us to do this.
they are a boss community that is super inclusive, super positive, trying to connect the Overwatch community and communities in general. They do have a few other channels, and just kind of create a really positive environment to play games in. They started out with these inter-community scrims being pretty small, and then they have just blown up, which is so exciting to see. We have the amusement park attendants are from Wolf Fam, and they are a super positive silver ranking group. And then Yes Queen are a bunch of friends that named their team that way just so they could hear casters say it. So
You won't get a very enthusiastic Yas Queen out of me, unfortunately. I seem to be, my mind just blanks out when I see a bunch of letters come together, I can only catch one of them at a time. But yeah,
Yes Queen.
we are going into Elios if you want to pan over and we can call off the rosters of the Abusement Park and Yas Queen. On the Abusement Park, their team captain and community leader, Adora Luna, followed by Cruelty, Cricket, Dukes, Bellis, and Vengeance on Team Yas Queen. You got McKittens, A Wild Dunyan, Malad Editor, Call Me Trill, Kiss Me Please, and Crazy J.
And yeah, I cannot talk anymore. We are going to
mute the chat.
Ilios, which is super exciting. I love me some boops, so I am very excited to see what we get coming from blop. You can't see them like chirping us now. That muted chat being sassy. So we are just entering.
Now, this is our final game. We have been casting for about 4 rounds here, skipping the first round to kind of let the Swiss format kind of do its thing, allow the matches to sift in so we'd have a little bit more balanced matches, a little bit more to cast. And we are ending about here. This is not the top of the bracket, however, it is a bit of the... Ooh, the stream's lagging a bit. You might want to turn your bit rate back down. It is very choppy.
Okay, let's do that right now.
Next slide, please. But yeah, we've going into Ilios here. This looks to be a lighthouse.
Can we just pretend that I didn't try to move the camera through Twitch? Let's pretend that didn't happen.
Yeah, that never happened. You're right. All right, we're running with some varied comps here. McKitten's on that Pharah, no Mercy in sight to help her out, but they do have the Widow, Moira, Lucio, and a Diva and a Zarya, kind of running just with whatever they feel like over there on Team Yas Queen. Adora Luna on that Junkrat, Cruelty on the Diva. You got a Mei, Roadhog, Lucio, and Brigida coming out again here. Second time tonight from the amusement park.
Amusement park attendants. Very interesting names. I do have to give it to this community for coming up with the most ridiculous names for us to say. That has been a positive thing. There wasn't there
ridiculous
was a daddy
Bellis.
sometime? Sorry.
I suppose so, but speaking of ridiculous, Bellis kind of flying in there, not really being punished. Gets a massive boot. Vengeance kind of knocking Kiss Me Please off the map. Wild Onion set up here to land some shots. Vengeance just kind of in there, swinging wildly at Metro. Metro falls over. Vengeance getting his vengeance on Diva and her mech. And it looks like a convincing hold already from Team Abusement Park. Kind of abusing their park, I guess. Bellis knocking out McKittens, but McKittens knocking off Dukes in return. This is a boot battle over here. You got the Brigida, you got the Lucio, you got the concussion mines coming out from the Farah. And Crazy J not really able to land those right clicks over here. Vengeance just kind of in the middle of the fray again. Swinging. Coalescence on Vengeance here.
Yeah, are having super aggressive team fights. Like, they have not let up on each other at all so far.
Yas Queen finally picking it up, using that Coalescence to brute force their way into the point, while Dunyan just sitting there, doing whatever he wants. Barrage comes out, doesn't seem to connect with anyone. Lucio coming in here, Bellis, soon to fall over, coming up on that beat, not really able to use it, or nor would he want to use it, as his entire team is wiped off the face of the earth. The Abusement Park lands over by their spawn.
They are being abusive. I feel like that might not be the best way to approach that name, but we did it. We're sticking with that. Lucio just hiding for those boops. I really want those to connect.
Now the Kittens, Queen of the Sky herself, trying to live up to her namesake here. Does not have the barrage, but looking for the flank. Let's drop the beat. Call Me falls over. Dukes, massive hook coming in here. Fire in the hole from Adora Luna. Doesn't quite connect. Cricket, getting Kiss Me Please, retaliating. Dukes off the map. It's Boop City over here. Crazy and McKittens, ooh, they fall over. Massive bomb coming through from Cruelty. The Abusement Park and Cruelty. Two names that might stick together better than anything else, along with Vengeance. I just realized how aggressive their names were.
I mean, crickets are pretty aggressive, but I feel like if you are playing Mei, you're connected with Satan in that way, so you're pretty aggro probably.
Now Vengeance on the Brigida here, just kind of doing whatever she wants. Oh, and never mind, she gets popped. Coalescence comes through. She disappears, and once again, spearheading this charge. Yas Queen coming in. Call Me Trill gets 3, and it is a full wipe coming through for Yas Queen, taking back that point convincingly. Massive bomb coming out from Call Me Trill.
And we have seen the boops of the century on this map. Unnecessary ult. Maybe fat fingered that a little bit.
Fireworks coming through for the Abusement Park.
Well,
they called in. They wanted fireworks. They supplied.
Ooh, looking for those boops.
No casualties except for one. Dukes gets hit with one of those stray fireworks. Blasted out the face of the earth. Wild Dunyan. Sniper in the skies. Pops Vengeance. Cruelty does boop off. Kiss Me Please. Cruelty retaliates with Crazy, and McKitten's kind of establishing dominance over here. Again, Queen of the Sky. Yes, Queen. Pops 2. Wild Dunyan. Pops Cruelty, and Cruelty falls off the map. 69 on the clock here. Yes, Queen holding steadfast. Wall hacks through. They see everything. No funny business coming through here.
Not gonna happen. And
it looks like some funny business is happening as Vengeance. All the way in the back of this, all the way in enemy spawns over here. Gets run over by Kiss Me Please. What are you doing over there?
I feel like with Baguette, you can get yourself into some real trouble because she plays so much like a tank. Oh, that justice.
The Kittens
Denied.
grabs Cricket. Grabs Cruelty's mech. Duke's falling over. Cruelty getting knocked out. And it is a full wipe for Yas Queen here. Abusement Park. Not really able to set up shop here. Not really able to abuse that lineup. And really, without a park, you can't have amusement. Without amusement, you can't have abusement.
Pretty sure Vengeance was being the most abusive on that team, just destroying or trying to destroy everyone as Birgitta using that flail to the advantage. Her healing can be insane, but it can be really hard to have two AoE healers on their tank, so we'll see how that is going to work for them in the next round. We do see a switch to Soldier. Otherwise, the teams are being pretty consistent. I love Pharmacy, so I would love to see that, but we might have to see a swap off of this Pharah if Soldier is able to kind of keep her busy.
Now it has been Boop City here, and well, it's notorious for having those boops. And the kitten's actually grabbing vengeance. No boop needed. Just clocks him on the head. Rocket to the face. Brigitte caught out. Cruelty soon to fall next. Popped out a mech, and it's almost Dukes and Cruelty almost falling to their death. But however, McKitten's just landing the rockets. Dora Luna falling up next. Crazy J grabs Cruelty, and it is Kiss Me Please trying to duke it out with the Roadhog. You don't win those. He gets hooked. Not quite cleaned up yet, and it is Dukes running for his life, trying to duke it out with Kiss Me Please.
Poor Dukes.
Does finally land that kill, but has to run for his life. Again, a strong hold from Yas Queen.
Yeah.
Again, the queen of the skies. Steadfast in this defense. Wild Dungeon setting up with that Widowmaker again.
Ooh, that Widow position is so intense. Ilios can be really good for Widow, and they do ooh, sorry, I'm getting distracted by these boops. These hooks. That well is just deadly.
And again, Yasqueen cleaning up convincingly. Not really, well, the amusement park, not really able to set up shop here. Without a park of their own to call home, there is no amusement to be seen, and it looks like they are still shut out for the time being. 44% on the clock. Mallet Editor and Call Me Trill with ultimates under their names. No ultimates to be seen coming from the amusement park, and Dukes on that Orisa there. Trying to set up shield, trying to set up shop. Mixing things up a bit here, and Wild Dungeon actually falling over somehow.
I don't know if they're doing
McKitten's falling
that
over
to
as well,
swap.
shot out of the sky.
Oh. And that can be so hard for a Pharah to play up against a Soldier without that Mercy to help her out. We are seeing some ults on point.
And it is Mallet Editor with that Coalescence, doesn't quite connect with anything. Bomb comes out from Call Me Trill, beat as well to keep that preserve. Nothing comes through, no pulls. Bellis in the backline there, trying to deal with that Widowmaker. Wild Dungeon trying to create that space. Bomb comes through, doesn't quite connect. Mallet Editor into flank with that Moira, trying to grab onto Bellis. Wild Dungeon does get Cricket, however. Cruelty landing, connecting with that mech. Mallet Editor grabbing Bellis off the back. Crazy Day trying to land that kill onto Moira, but Justice rains down from above. The Kittens cleaning up again. It looks like Yasqueen will shut out.
Oh! Tracer just zips into that ult. That can be devastating, and it looks like we do have the capture for Yasqueen.
You will not get an enthusiastic Yasqueen out of me, unfortunately. But all the enthusiasm should go to them. They successfully shut out the amusement park. Amusement park isn't quite able to set up shop, and they end up being the abused park instead.
Cry.
Unfortunate.
That Diva bomb was
going
so
huge with that
key.
bomb.
Oh my god. So incredible games tonight, coming out of all the teams within this community. It's so nice to see different levels playing against each other. Everyone has seemed very positive about these matches, which is great to see. I'm going to move us over to the brackets just so we can see what is going on with the other matches. Right now, we do have all of the scores entered, just waiting to see, I think, if they are complete and accurate. And it looks like we are,
Looks like they're all good.
yeah, they are grouped up, good to go. And when we go to the standings, we are going to see that we have that Taco Time taking the in-community scrim, followed by Spicy Salsa. We did determine who would win that food battle. Taco Time taking that, and then Yes Queen in third. The rest of the standings are there. Teams did incredible. If you are a community member who plays Overwatch or wants to play Overwatch or just wants to hang out with really cool people, definitely check out Insomnia Gaming. Their website is on the screen right now, insomniagaming.ca, because CA domains are the best, being in Canada. I am Kittens, and John is the like savior caster of the world. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. Is there anything that you wanted to add, or
Nope.
um,
Thanks for tuning in. Try to catch our social medias if possible for more, and we hope to see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in.
awesome? Have a good night, guys. We
Night.
are out.
Solid.